Going on, my PT peeps and my Walking Dead family? One Eye Bri back to talk about The Walking Dead Season 8 and do a discussion video about Season 8 so far. The first quarter of Season 8, the first 4 episodes so far. Do you like it, love it, hate it, shove it? Let me know. Post your comments below in the comment section. So obviously, spoiler warning if you're not up to date of the show, don't want to know this information, or just, I don't know. Either way, general spoiler warning, but here we go, guys. So overall, I like Season 8. There's been some flaws, and we're going to definitely talk about them. But overall, the cast is huge. We need to thin it out. And the only thing we've done so far is thin out the minor characters or the CGI characters or what. Negan and Rick have had minimal interactions with each other because Negan, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, was filming the movie Rampage with The Rock. It comes out next year in the first part of it. So after episode 4, we'll see more of Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Michonne, hopefully we see more of her. Carl, we haven't seen much of him. Michonne has been in the first episode. Same thing with Carl. Hopefully we see more of them in the later episodes of Season 8. Rick at the Sanctuary. I gotta talk about it because it's a big part of the first episode. And Rick couldn't hit anything besides windows, walls, metal, anything but a person. Andrew Lincoln actually jokes about it in the panels. Check him out if you haven't seen those videos on our channel. But so you see the lieutenants, and who's Regina, by the way? You know, we're going to see her again in later episodes, but it's like, that's just weird. It should be a Rot, I would think. Makes more sense. Gregory, being Gregory, terrible. And did anybody think, was this a surprise to anybody that Gregory was going to come out and say, you know, he's with Negan? No. But what surprised me is that Rick couldn't even get a flesh wound on Negan or anybody of the people there. Now, his goal was to keep the lieutenants and the saviors alive, but all they did was shoot out windows. And they didn't say like, oh, they're trying to attract the walkers, or they're trying to take down the snipers, or keep everyone inside, or keep them bottled up in there. They just shot out the windows and they left. Then he took a selfie, more Polaroids. I think the Polaroids will come around, which makes sense for a couple theories that we have, but it was just kind of comical. But in episode 1, there was all these different timelines, and what's Rick crying about? Is he upset? Is he happy? Is the war over? Did someone die? Did Judith die? Did Carl die? Did someone die? We just don't know yet, and they better answer it. The other thing is this a real timeline? Is it a real flash forward? Is Rick injured from the war like in the comics? Michonne looks the same. Carl walks by. Is it a different actor? Is it Chandler Riggs? Is this Judith or Gracie? Even though I think it's Judith, there's a lot going around with the Judith Gracie theory that Judith dies in the war, and that's why Rick is crying, and this is Gracie, the baby that he found at the outpost. And it just, but to me right here, it gives it away that it's Judith. You know, why would they have this as Judith Grimes 6 years old? We saw a character of Sadiq. He'll be back around with Carl, I would assume. Does he meet Rosita? If you know the comics, you know what I'm talking about, so you probably have to meet Rosita at some point. We saw a lot of callbacks, Easter eggs. That's actually the same actress who played Teddy Bear Girl in the first episode. Nice callback. And the callbacks are kind of all over. I didn't see much in the last episode, 804, but that's the same painting from Gregory's office. Carl, it's your show. And is it? Is it Chandler Riggs' show as well? Are you going to be around? Are the rumors true? Can't wait to find out one way or another. There's a lot of foreshadowing. Is he going to go or stay? Is Ezekiel going to get his comic book death? More foreshadowing with Gunther, head on a pike? Yeah, I think so, but there's a lot of foreshadowing, Easter eggs, and callbacks this season, which has been great. And yet I smile. That line has just been a little too much, Ezekiel. I don't think you're going to be smiling much. I know Rosita's not smiling, so we haven't seen her, and I don't miss her at all. She's going to come back around, and hopefully she has a little better attitude. We're going to be like, damn, Rosita, quiet. No, Christian Serratos, I don't fault you, but we'll see. Hopefully you just tone it down a little bit for when she does come back. She was just kind of annoying in season 7, but we can understand her side. Jesus has been pissing a lot of people off. He's saving everybody. He's saving the saviors. Jesus saves. I get it, but he can't save everybody. And people that were terrible, you can't get along with everybody in this world. You can't get along with everybody in the world the way it is today. But Morgan, Jesus, house divided. I like Morgan. I'm Team Morgan, even though I understand Jesus keeping some people alive. He's just trying to do too much. How's he going to feed all these people? What's he going to do? Where's he going to keep them all? We'll see in a later episode. Probably it comes back to bite him around that he kept all these people around, especially Jared. Terrible. Just take him out. Come on, Walking Dead. Give us some satisfaction. You know, we need that. Jared needs to go like yesterday. Morgan can take him out. He does this. When I see this picture, I think of Michael Jackson Moonwalker, like, hee hee. But Morgan, I like him. I love him. Maggie, Hilltop, very good. Let Gregory in. I don't really agree with that. So Gregory needs to go. Jared needs to go. Gunther already went. A couple other people need to go. that's for sure. We need more Jerry. He split that dude with the battle axe. Pretty awesome, even though he lost his battle axe, and he better get another battle axe. He better get a battle axe, and a couple other things better happen, like Daryl better get his wings back. Ezekiel better get his mojo back after all this. I don't want to see a down in the dumps character too bad. Carol and Ezekiel, are they going to get together? I don't know. Why'd you bring this guy back? Morales, I don't know why you brought him back just to kill him right away. It's like just to quiet the fans about the theories and where he is, but rest in peace, Morales. Daryl, not pulling any punches. He's shooting, and that's it. If you in his way, you're going bye-bye. Like this Walker, like Todd, like all these other saviors, and it's just a little crazy. Daryl's a little ruthless, and I kind of like it. And I must say, Daryl's probably been one of the best parts of the first quarter of Season 8. Hopefully we get more of that, him riding around the bike, even though this was ridiculous about the 50 cal in the back of the Humvee and all that stuff. But either way, I still love The Walking Dead, and I love the show. Him and his Polaroids, we're taking more Polaroids, but I think he's going to use the Polaroids to take the Jadis or something, but we'll see if it comes back to bite him in the butt. This guy, Jeffrey Dahmer, meets Jim Carrey, and he's supposed to be like a funny comedian in real life. It makes me kind of want to know who this guy is a little bit more, but Gunther, terrible name, head on a pike. We'll see if it actually happens. They set up things, guys. Foreshadowing sets up a lot of stuff in The Walking Dead. If it's Season 8 or even Season 9, Ezekiel, Jerry, and Carol are the lone survivors, and that's terrible for the kingdom, but I'm just glad Carol's alive, of course, and Jerry too. But Carol's been a badass. She's also been a big part of Season 8 for me, why I've loved it, even though some of the things have been pretty ridiculous. But I need Carol to meet Jared, and Jared to go bye-bye very soon. But we did lose some people like we knew we were going to. Nothing worse than Shiva getting her comic book death. I just wish it was bigger, grander, like she tried to get away a little better, and it was like a big sigh and a big roar or a big moan that she was trying to get away and she just couldn't. It was just very underwhelming, and I thought she deserved better. No, we are not going to see a zombie tiger on the show. That would be hokey. That would be cheesy. That would be low budget. The Walking Dead and AMC are not going to do that. That would be terrible. We lost Todd, but it was funny because it was Minkus from Boy Meets World, the actor who played Minkus on there. Nice little just connection with the 90s show. We need more of that on the show as well. Francine got taken down. We lost some Alexandrians. And Francine really wasn't the biggest character, but the show's going to be a little different. Alvaro, however you want to say his name, he's gone. I liked him too. He was one of the better Kingdom characters. Eric, that's a sad one for sure, because the actor who plays Eric Jordan is pretty cool. He's a pretty cool guy, and I kind of felt bad for Aaron. Daniel Newman, he's Daniel on the show, Daniel Newman in real life. Daniel, he gets the Richard death in the battle against the Saviors in the war here, and he's a sad one too, because you're seeing more of him. He was helping out, he was doing this, the kingdom was getting there and there. You just kind of felt bad for Daniel. So overall, guys, I feel like Jerry, when he ripped Gunther in half, but I just feel a little frustrated with the first quarter episodes a little bit. It's overall a good season, and I like what they're doing with it. I just wish it was a little more realistic with the warfare and the guns and like the 50 cal thing. That's just still good. That's going to bother me for a while overall. But I like the season. I'm excited for it. We need more Negan-Rick interactions. We need more gun battles between the two of them. Hopefully it's good. Post your comments below, guys, what you're excited for. If you're on Instagram, guys, hit me up at the PT channel. Give me a follow on Twitter as well at the PT channel. The Walking Dead Community Facebook page and group. We do a lot of cool stuff on there, and to be eligible for giveaways, you got to be a member of both. My book series, Fight for Us, books 1, 2, and 3 available now. Book 4 will probably be available next week. Look for that. I'll let you know. And if you can, guys, hit that subscribe button to help us achieve our goal of 100,000 subscribers. You guys are awesome. Thank you for watching, and let me know what your thoughts are about the first quarter of Season 8. Thanks, guys.